Hello guys, it is Jead and R9 is back for footies and he might be packable because the 85x10s of course have been upgraded and we've also got pre-season rewards to talk about. So it should be a short one today, but it should be a good one. Let's jump into it. And guys, if you want to use players like this and just need that little extra booster, you can get your cheap, fast, and most importantly safe FC26 coins at eldorado.gg. They have 24/7 support, a money back guarantee, and you can use code JEAD at checkout to get another 5% off your order. Link is in the description. So I hope you guys have had a fantastic weekend. I'm going to talk about this Jamaican team later because it matters for the Twitch stream later. And also yesterday, me and Taylor went out for a fantastic meal. And you know what I've realised? I'm still feeling a little bit rough after drinking. Boys, I'm retired from drinking at like 22. I can't do it anymore. It's actually that bad. Like, I'm so washed. It is incredible. I don't understand it. But we've got to start with SBCs. R9 coming later. SBCs is interesting today because we know we've got some stuff coming out today that could be brilliant, knowing EA won't be brilliant. Why is it always negative towards the company that runs the game that I love? Yeah, but it is what it is, man. We got Chiesa expiring, the Great to the Game upgrade expiring, but we also got Dabina coming today, 10x85, and the Rudiger coming yesterday, should I say. So let's start with Chiesa. He expires today at content. Look, I'm going to have to go and complete that card. He doesn't get in the Jamaican team, which is what I'm doing now, but maybe we'll do a Liverpool past and present for like the last week of the game or something. I don't know. But make sure you go and complete Chiesa if you've not already. Then we also have that I've not got here because I've already completed it, but please make sure you go and complete this if you haven't already. Right at the back of upgrades for me will be the Creative Spark Evo. Yeah, Creative Spark Evo. That expires at content today as well. Evo SBC ones are always really, really good. This one's also really, really good. I don't know if I've used it already yet on one of the Jamaican players. We might have done already, to be honest. But that's really, really good. Go and complete that. Fodder, again, is basically free right now. And then also, yeah, this is the big one, right? So expires at content today. The 93 plus Prime Heroes or FOF Great to the Game upgrade. The reason that's big that expires today at content is EA is starting slowly, very slowly, but starting to make the game more fun in terms of the grind, which means that we could get a repeatable 95 plus icon upgrade, or maybe it's a player pick that's actually worth doing, and maybe it has footies in, which is worth doing, because right now this doesn't have footies in, so no one really cares. But what we need is it to have footies icons in, and then, you know, all of a sudden that gets real juicy if you've got a 94 plus that includes footies, or it's a player pick. Do I think we'll get that this soon? No, but just keep an eye on it, right? That does expire today. We'll get some sort of icon upgrade. It might just be the same one. They might upgrade it to a 94 plus, which really doesn't change too much, but hopefully it's got footies icons in or something of the sort, you know, footies icon and heroes, and then it's brilliant. We also got yesterday Dabina, Rudiger, and we didn't get the 85x10. That's obviously not new, but it did get refreshed, and that is what I'm excited for R9, possibly. Let's start with Dabina because she is the worst of the SBCs. She's fine. Again, Fodder's basically free, but just no one really wants that card. I'm probably going to complete it just because, but no one really wants that card. No one's really going to use that card. The other player SBC being Rudiger. Now, he's brilliant. 94 pace, 97 defending, 98 physical. Good passing and dribbling stats for a defender. Can play left back and right back as well. Of course, lengthy if you're still really being a meta sweaty rat this late on in the game. Honestly, it is brilliant, right? The problem you've got is that if we go and show you what came out last year. Now, look, I don't agree with everything like this, but at least let me state my case. Now, this is faces not loading. This was a Rudiger that came out last year for 6,000 coins, which, as you can see, you know, reasonably had 1,000 upvotes. And it came out a little bit later on in the game, right? This came out about 2 weeks later, a week and a half, 2 weeks later. The problem you've got now is that back in the day, right, on last year's game, FC25, that Rudiger card came out was 99, and EA gave us them for free, and it was brilliant. It was actually 6,000 coins, right? It was one squad. And everyone's comparing it to that. This year, what makes it even worse is this one comes out, it's way more expensive, and yeah, it's not a 99, but of course we're not, you know, that was 2 weeks later on in the game, right? We're not as late on in the game. The big difference is now, is still as Evo's better than this card, or Evos that are more customizable because you can kind of build them up from the ground up, giving them better passing, better dribbling. It's still a brilliant card, and I would say everyone go and do this SBC. I think we can't complain too much about the content we've got right now. But I just think in general, the more I look at SBCs and we do these sort of reviews and we jump on and we talk about what's came out the day before, every time I'm finding myself thinking, like, that's a brilliant SBC compared to other SBCs. Like, compared to Dabina, that's brilliant. But compared to my team and what I really want for my team, it's like, I don't know. So it's more that thing again of Evo power curve has just destroyed everything else on the game. That's what I really hope for next year. FC27, they nail. But Rudiger is brilliant. Don't get me wrong. It's still a really good SBC. Yes, 4 squads is not, like, perfect. But to be honest, again, with how easy the fodder grind is right now, you can't really complain too much either. So go and do Rudiger. I will be completing him, even though we can't use him in the Jamaica team. Probably the best SBC we've had this week, because this week's SBCs, in terms of player ones, haven't been the greatest. Probably the one that you guys care about most, the 85x10, because it's pack grind season at the end of the day, right? Now, in terms of the pack grind, this doesn't really change what I put out yesterday in yesterday's video. So if you want to know what to do for the pack grind, go and watch that. It's the exact same. It even makes it better, to be honest, because what we've been saying is do the 85 times 10s and then do the 84 times 10s. This just gives you more 85 times 10 to do, right? So it actually works out better. And I would try and get all 10 of these saved for today's stream as well. We'll open them and probably get some golds in them because they're not even got the best pack weight still to this day. But they've gone from 5 times repeatable to 10 times repeatable while staying the same requirement of an 84 rated squad with one of the special cards. And that is brilliant. Now, the reason I'm excited for that is because when we jump into leaks and we talk about Team 4 and possibly some of the cards coming and that R9 footies card, it just means we're one step closer to the unlimited grind. And you might think, well, the 85 times 10 won't go unlimited by next week. But what it does mean is EA normally upgrade the 85 times 10 first. And then what they go and do is we go and find the 84 times 10. They'll upgrade this from repeatable times 20 to unlimited, right? By the time the R9 is in packs and everything else that's coming in Footies Team 4, this 10 times 84 will probably be unlimited at least some point next week. Now, the 84 times 10, do not get me wrong, it's probably everyone's least favorite SBC right now because every time you open it, expecting that Footies flare, and sometimes you get a gold flare. I've seen people send me them and get no walkout in them. It's a disgrace. But it should go unlimited by next week. And that is kind of because the 85 times 10 has just got upgraded, which is really, really nice. So SPC is not actually too bad yesterday compared to everyone saying there was no content. It wasn't too bad, right? You can't complain at literally everything. We then jump onto Evos, and this is massively downvoted online as well. I think FUTBIN and FUTGG have massively downvoted the fullback force Evo. And it's simply for one reason. It's 175,000 coins. Now, I said to you guys, I want to spend all my coins by the end of Footies. I don't want 3.7 million like I've got now. I want 0, basically. I want it all gone. Because at the end of the day, I'm not transferring those coins over to the next game, right? Now, the fullback force Evo, for most people, they just won't go and do. Because 200,000 coins on most people's accounts, and they've spent their coins on Evos and also on store packs and stuff, right? It's like another 200,000 coins for a decent Evo. It's not bad, by the way. And if you've got Dorgu, I recommend putting it on Dorgu. It takes his defending to 96 and physical to 97 and keeps him at lengthy. And look at the state of that card, right? Literally, like, perfect. Perfect fullback. If you're still being a rat on this game and you want to use that guy at left back, he's brilliant. Like, with an anchor, that is probably still the best fullback on the game. But 175,000 coins is just mental, and it's not that good of an Evo. Dorgu's already a great card. It just makes him a little bit better. It does give me the chance to finally start working on my Jamaican right back for the team, because currently we've got General John Stones in there, and I need to try and find a chain for that guy. But yeah, 175,000 coins, I think, is why most people are complaining. I think EA are trying to get FIFA points out of people. I think they're probably making not a lot of money right now because it's Footies at the end of the day. And I think maybe they're just trying to get people to spend 200 FIFA points because 200 FIFA points is nothing compared to 175,000 coins. And maybe they think people will load up the game. Do you get what I mean? I don't know if that's what they're thinking, right? Yeah, I don't know if we've got a big Evo leak coming. Nothing really seems to be online in terms of big Evo leaks. But what I do want to talk about when it comes to objectives, we got some more SP yesterday. I assume most of you guys are at the end of the season pass. Or maybe you're just menu grinding and you're nowhere near the end of the season pass. But EA trying to make it as easy as possible. Because, of course, we get the new season on Thursday. And that is what I want to talk about. I don't actually want to click on the season because it might glitch out my game. Because what brilliant menus we have in this game. But the season expires on Thursday. And we're looking into it when we go into leaks. But is the pre-season season coming? So in objectives now, you're going to see a lot more pre-season stuff. Basically, that means if you're new to the game, getting rewards for FC27. You can do stuff now on the game and get like an 83 times 2 or something for FC27 that no one else will have unless they jump on the game and actually go and get it. And there'll be stuff like that in the season pass as well. And in terms of what the cards are going to be in the season pass, there'll be 99 rated cards, right? There'll be super broken rated cards. Like the season pass is on Thursday, so what's that? Like the 12th of August, something like that. And it'll be out, of course, until the end of the game. EA do not care at that point about trying to keep the power curve, or they shouldn't, at least. We already know some of the names coming, like Pateas, and they don't seem that hyped. But I think in terms of stats and some of the Evos we're going to get in the season pass, they should be absolutely mental. Like, EA should just push them to the absolute limit. So let's hope when we start getting official card leaks for that, they're crazy. But I'm more interested in the season pass rewards for pre-season, what's coming in FC27, and also the Evos. Like, Evos are king on this game. This season pass, the last season pass, this one we're on now, the level 1 Evos were crazy, so hopefully the level 1 Evos on this new season pass are crazy as well. Right, we're going to jump into leaks, talk about that Team 4 coming, and also just mention that, later on in the Twitch stream, we're going to be doing one of two things on FUT Champs. We're going to either be using, finally, our full Jamaican team for a full FUT Champs run, or if I can arrange it in time before the stream later, we're trying to get BigJead coached for FUT Champs. I'm going to try and get 2 or 3 coaches to coach me for like 5 games each, and just watch them struggle as I end up on like 11 wins. But yeah, we're going to try and get coached, go for that 50-0, or just use a full Jamaican team in Champs. So make sure you don't miss the Twitch stream. But let's jump into these leaks. Also, shout me down below who's got the absolute best Ibrahimovic Evo. The best ones I've seen are the right mid ones that make him lengthy, because of course people have even got to make Ibrahimovic a ratty card in August. But yeah, who's got the best Ibrahimovic Evo? Because that's what everyone's doing right now, surely. Right, let's talk leaks. So, first of all, we've got Team 4 on the way. Now, this is not really a leak, but just something to note. We do not have a Footies Ronaldo, Messi, Mbappe, Yamal. There's loads, to be honest. We don't have loads of Footies cards that we normally get in Footies. And EA would kind of be silly to not add them. Someone's mentioned Bon Matti and Hansen as well. Like, it would be silly to not add them. And the leakers are posting this, maybe teasing it. Maybe some of these are coming in the Team 4. They already know, right? I don't know. But we should be starting to get crazy cards because EA know that Mbappe, Messi, Ronaldo, and those cards will sell packs this late on in the game. At the end of the day, they're a business and they're a money-hungry business. So they're going to try and get people to spend packs, spend money on packs and get these cards. So Team 4 and Team 5, I do expect to be absolutely mental because why not? Like at this point in the game, EA have no downside to just putting more and more 99s in. Don't forget, we got 7 99s in Teams 3. We could get 8, 9, 10 99s in Team 4. And then maybe they re-release all the 99s back for Team 5. I don't know. I don't really know how they're going to do it. But expect it to start ramping up to just... like we're in silly season now. It's going to get sillier season, right? The only card we have got officially leaked, as of course you will know, is R9. Now, does this matter? Gee, we're not going to be able to pack him. Gee, it's R9. It's going to be 10 million coins and no one's going to use him. Well, first of all, I packed him last year, so skill issue. But second of all, like I said, keep an eye on the 85x10s and 84x10s. He's still going to have stupid high pack rate. All the 99s are because they're 99 rated cards. But if it does go to an unlimited grind, if we do get 85x10s repeatable next week, which we might, I don't think we will, but I think we'll get the 84x10 repeatable. Keep an eye on it because when that grind fully does come out, the 84x10 unlimited, the 85x10 unlimited, it genuinely gets a lot easier to pack these cards because at the end of the day, if you can spam 85x10s, you can imagine if you open enough of them, you're going to get R9. Now, SBC bans do exist, and that is still a topic that I'm really angry about. I don't want to go into it because it pisses me off. Has anyone been SBC banned recently? It is the worst sight in the world trying to play a game. You're actually trying to play the game and enjoy it, and EA say, nah, sack it off. So unless SBC bans go, maybe we'll never see this R9 in our club. But I got him last year, hoping to get him again this year. And I'm hoping that, with him comes some of the crazy cards like Messi, Ronaldo, Yamal that we just spoke about. But like I said, the big one to keep an eye out on for this week, I think, is also the season pass, right? And again, mainly for that preseason stuff for FC 27. Keep an eye on it. Can't believe it's the end of the game already. It feels like last week I was playing Ultimate Scream. It's crazy that we're, this late on in the game, FC 27 is fully around the corner now. I do think playing for preseason stuff is worth it. I think it depends what it is. Sometimes make preseason stuff really hard because EA are weird and they make it, way too hard to go and get an 81 times 2 for FC 27, which will give you fodder cards anyway because the power curve's messed up. But at the end of the day, EA are trying to slow the power curve down. So keep an eye on these preseason rewards. They could be absolutely crap. They could be like a 75 times 2 rated player pack and it's all crap. Or they could actually be some of the best things on the entire game. Because if it's an 83 times 2, as an example, and the power curve does actually get slowed down next year, which I'm not hopeful for, but does actually get massively slowed down, that pack all of a sudden becomes way more valuable for FC 27. So keep an eye on the preseason stuff. Keep an eye on the new season pass leaks. We'll do a full review on the season pass when it comes out. Do not spend FIFA points on that. I don't think it's worth it unless there's some crazy season pass rewards. Hopefully you guys still have 500,000 coins. We'll talk about market in a bit and how you can get that if you don't already. But I'm sure in tomorrow's or Tuesday's video, we'll pretty much already have the full team for Team 4 anyway. And we probably get official stats by Wednesday as normal. And we can do some videos on those talking about, do we have more 99s than normal in Team 4. And then to finish off the leaks, have you boys seen, because it's been going around a lot, what the open... You're not meant to be able to see this, right? But someone else is sharing it, so I can share it, right? That's how it works. The open world gameplay for FC 27 looks to be getting leaked already. Go and take a look at some of the leaks you guys are seeing on Twitter, right? Everyone's hating on it because it looks like crap, let's be honest. It does look absolutely awful compared to what, GTA 6 and stuff coming out. But the more I see from open world, maybe I'm the odd one out here, the more I want to play it. There's some of you guys that will only play Ultimate Team. And there's some of you guys that maybe only play Ultimate Team and career mode, right? And you're never going to touch this no matter what. You never play pro clubs. It's not for you, right? I miss the old times of jumping on FIFA with my boys and playing pro clubs. It doesn't feel the same anymore. I think this will be a microtransaction heaven, first of all. Yeah, you're going to try and milk you for every pound you've got. But this, to me, looks shit graphically, but really, really fun. Some of the mini games and stuff, running around your boys, just doing mini games and little things like that. Maybe I'm the odd one out here, but go and take a look at the leaks for yourself and don't judge until you've gone and looked at it. Don't go off everyone else's opinion. Everyone else has sheep mentality in this community. Everything's either amazing or everything's awful. Go and make a judgment for yourself. But I think the FC27 open world stuff looks genuinely pretty fun. Right, boys and girls, market stuff. Get yourself 500,000 coins ready for the season pass this week. If you don't already have it, should be pretty easy. And you know what's really nice? Some of the stuff we called out of packs last week. As you see, this guy was the main guy we called. I think it was obvious. Mbappe was 100,000 coins when we put the video out on Friday. He's now 180,000 coins. That is a joke. He's nearly doubled in price. But what it means is keep an eye out for that again this week. When we get the full re-release team again for Team 4, just look at Team 3, look at Team 4. I will put a video out calling out some of the cards. Mbappe was the obvious one. Even Ronaldinho went up a little bit. We called Trophy Titans Ronaldinho, and I said, don't expect him to rise as much as Mbappe. But even he's up like 30 or 40k. Nothing compared to Mbappe, really, but still, it's nice that he's up. And also, as we kind of predicted, Time Warp Ronaldo was just too common to rise off minimum price. Keep an eye out for that this week again. If a card's too common, they will not rise off minimum price. They just won't do it. Also, keep an eye on some of these footies cards out of packs as well. We're getting to the point in the game, I'd say give it 2 or 3 weeks, right? Team 5 onwards, right? From that sort of time in the game. where we're just not going to invest anymore because why would we? He's so close to the new game and they bring out 99 picks. Everything just goes to discard value. But cards like Gerrard for next week could do really, really well. It's 186,000 coins. And look at a card like Schmeichel, who went out of packs. He's now 100,000 coins. Look at Schmeichel's graph. 50,000 coins in packs. If we go back to the next Friday, which is here, he was 77,000 coins. And since he's been out of packs, 77 to 100,000 coins, right? Some of these FUTTIES icons are still really, really rare, like the Gerrard one, and people still really want them in their teams. Keep an eye on him, out of packs. But I'll be honest, boys, with how many bans I'm seeing go around for trading still on this game and how much people are flipping cards and getting banned. Like Sahale from the Discord recently got banned. You guys will know he posts a lot of flips in there. Recently got banned. You know why? Because he made too many coins too quickly. And that's not allowed because... yeah, brilliant game. The one thing I would say is completely safe if you do want coins for the season pass or anything else, even for that Evo, that overpriced Evo that came out, is just still be lazy selling. I've been saying this for, what, a month now, but I'd still, stand by it. Go and use the lazy selling list in the overpriced selling guide section. Honestly, it's kind of free. Cards will change every week. Like, it'll depend on what's in packs, the FUTTIES cards and the best of, but you just buy the cards, sell them on lazies, and it works, and you'll get enough coins for the season pass, you'll get enough coins for Evos, you'll get enough coins for the rest of the game, basically, before it goes to a full 85 times 10 simulator. So get in there, make sure you're doing that for the rest of the year. But yeah, boys and girls, that is it for today. Shorter one, because there wasn't too much content. I wanted to talk about the R9 league, and also, get yourself to the Twitch stream later if we are going to use this Jamaican team in champs. That's going to be interesting. But have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll talk to you guys again in tomorrow's video. And yeah, see you all in a bizzle.